Hey guys, Coach hier Kocher in German. Today we are reacting to the ugly truth about Swissbeatbox with Starguest Spencer X. And with Beat and Madox. This is 52 minutes long, so we will take our time. This is probably a 1 to 2 hour reaction. So grab some snacks and some drinks and make yourself comfortable. And yeah, let's go. Let me predict some stuff. I think that as somebody that doesn't even is in this industry pretty much, I'm just a reaction kid pretty much. In case of beatbox, sure, I do it myself as well, but I'm pretty bad. And yeah, it's just a hobby, but I enjoy the whole scenery. And yeah. So here's the first thing I'm guessing. The first thing is they are not paying the artists well to nothing. I think I heard this somewhere already in a video that they take the copyrights of the originals of the beatboxers and they have to sign a contract where pretty much they are not able to earn anything from the videos Swissbeatbox releases. Like, let's say Codfish makes a song on Swissbeatbox, like in the live battle. This gets like 15 million views and Codfish doesn't earn shit, like nothing. And this goes for every artist. That's one thing. And I think the next thing is, the third thing is that they don't link people in under the videos. They don't care about the beatboxers in any way. Like, they are just like everything. The top of Swissbeatbox is just give me everything, and I don't care about the rest. And I'm also going over corpses pretty much to get even more money. So I don't care if, like, let's say a Codfish or a Madox or a Shazam or whatever yeah, I don't know how to describe it. Just doesn't get shit and is working his ass off pretty much. Yeah, those are my 3 predictions. So let's start.
Swissbeatbox owns everybody.
I made every single GBB video from 2013 to 19. I couldn't even pay my rent. I had a job next to Swissbeatbox to pay my living.
They tried to take your channel down?
Yes, they tried to take my fucking channel down.
He's not providing value to even the top players and the top stars. If you think about the NBA, are they not going to pay Michael Jordan?
They're not even thankful, bro. I'm not even getting an invitation this year to GBB. You know the Swissbeatbox intro?
Yeah, well, you made that?
I made this intro.
You didn't make money off of the Swissbeatbox intro? That's more famous than my TikTok, bro. I'm gonna tell you a messed up story. The first message that I had with Paponi, dude, I think he said something like America or something like that.
What?
Beatbox Bros. Yo, what's up, my community Beatbox? Welcome back to another episode with the Beatbox Brothers, Beat and Madox. Today we have a special guest. It's Spencer X, one of the biggest TikTokers on this planet. But before we come to Spencer X, Beard, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm a little bit tired.
Bro, I'm also a bit tired. Too much party yesterday.
That's great. I'm happy, but I'm sleepy. Yeah, man.
Yeah. We are actually splitting the interview to 2 parts. So for you guys, we were recording the interview 2 weeks ago already, because we also had to check if
it's gonna be a spicy one, guys.
If we actually can release this content. I had to edit it first and then decide.
It's a roller coaster of emotions, I think.
Yeah.
But before we get into, let's do the comments of the week from last week.
3 weeks actually ago.
From 3 weeks ago. Yeah. So I'm taking off last week's comment. There we go.
This one was lasting forever. Yeah, bye. Top comment. And, what's the new one?
The new one was this one. I want to make Beard to print out a really dumb and meaningless comment in the next podcast. So this is the first dumb and
finally
meaningless.
I was waiting for something like this.
Yeah, me too. I was hoping for like stupid jokes, and everyone got so serious in the serious one. So it was by Hisoka Beatbox.
Sounds
Hisoka
Japanese.
Beatbox. Yeah, I wanted to say, but I didn't want to come across.
You didn't
stereotypical.
want to. You didn't want to do the Japanese accent.
Voice. No, I automatically did the voice, and I feel like. Okay, we're gonna do Hisoka. Okay, no.
I can't do it at all.
Sarukani.
Hisoka Beatbox.
So yeah, is there anything we have to is there anything we have to say to warm up the watchers and listeners of this podcast?
In part 1, we straight up gonna talk about why Spencer and me are not working with Swissbeatbox. Spencer never worked with them, and he probably never will work with them. And I finally will I finally will talk about why I left Swissbeatbox back then. Because it's been a while now, and I feel like since I have zero connection to Swissbeatbox, and like we're at this point where I'm not even get invited anymore to Swissbeatbox events anymore. Yeah, I think it's a must. It's a must to talk to let people know what's going on, so they can make their own decisions about it if they still want to support it or not. Let's hop directly into the interview with Spencer. Beatbox Bros. Yo, bro, what's up, man?
Yo, what up, Madox and PR? What's good, man? Oh my God. I can't believe we're doing this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, I also can't believe it.
This is a really great opportunity, too. I'm glad that you guys got me on board. Congrats on everything, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, man. Congrats to you, bro. All right, guys, before we continue with the interview, I have to give you some context. So after a quick small talk, we were talking to Spencer X about his success on TikTok. That's going to be in part,
which is crazy,
2. Then we pretty quickly switched the topic to why beatboxers in the scene are not as successful as they should be, and what could be the actual reasons, or who could be actually the people being responsible for this. This is why we started talking about big platforms, and of course the biggest one is Swissbeatbox. But before I keep talking, let's check out what Spencer X was saying.
If you look up any major beatboxer in the world besides myself and maybe 5 other beatboxers, 5, maybe 10 other beatboxers in the world, if you look them up on YouTube, which is where all the money is being made, type their name up, you're not going to find their channel originally when you first find it. And you're going to think this is very interesting because when you're looking for someone, you say you're a company. Let's say I'm Sony, right? And I'm looking up, somebody. I'm like, okay, well, let me find this beatboxer. Where's their channel? I see videos of them in competitions. I see videos of them doing shout outs, but where can I find the beatboxer? Where's an email? How can I contact them? Yeah. Oh, wait, this beatboxer doesn't make that much content. Or maybe this beatboxer makes so much content, but then why am I not seeing their channel?
Yeah, you always find Swissbeatbox. That's the thing, right? Like if you look for Napalm, for example, I think chances are higher to find Swissbeatbox than his channel.
So this is the problem that, in my opinion, there needs to be something. However, I'm not a spokesperson within this.
But this is also something that I recognized already when I did all the beatbox reactions and other stuff. Whenever I tried to search for someone, the only one that I always found really quick was Dilo. But the other ones, I had to scroll down a little bit till the channel came up. So that's really weird. It's like really weird.
But Swissbeatbox owns all of the content ID for about 99% of the beatboxers in the world.
Yeah.
And in the process as well, has pushed away competitors like Beatbox Battle Television and Beatbox TV in their quest to have as much content as possible. They have over 4,400 videos on their channel. And if you think about it, The channel is called Swissbeatbox. That's the brand. That's the name. That is the, and I mean, you've been there since the very, very early days and understanding it.
Yeah, I was
But the diversity behind it is, why is there no, there's a Swiss beatbox. Why is there no EU beatbox? There's a Swiss beatbox. Why is there no South America beatbox? And so you start to think about it and you go down this hole and you realize South America beatbox is on Swiss beatbox. And all of these competitions, all these places, the biggest of all the competitions, which is no longer the World Championships, it's GGB, is on Swissbeatbox. And they've if you look at Beatbox Battle TV right now, look at the numbers on Beatbox Battle TV. They're not making any money anymore. If you look at the numbers on Beatbox Television, dude, Swissbeatbox has, instead of collaborating with these people and these entities, they've taken their business from them, unfortunately. And it may be something that they wanted to do, maybe something that they didn't want to do, but at the end of the day, the diversity was no longer there. And what's even crazier to me is if they are acting as the sole power within the community that's really, really driving in all the views and force, they are not paying anybody.
Said it. This sounds a little bit like Swissbeatbox has a monopole. Yeah, it's a monopoly. No. Is it? I think so. Because that's from a third person that has to do with any one of them. The only beatboxer I'm in contact with is Dilo. Sporadically. But yeah. And I don't know. I think that this is so dumb when you see Swissbeatbox as an organization that is having this huge standard that where all the beatboxers want to be. If they would collab with all of them and like with all the beatboxers on a good basis, like they pay them, everyone is winning pretty much, then everyone would easily go there and do way more. And for the long run, for the very long run, it's a company that can make so much more money than it's now doing. Because what I guess will happen now or in the near future, Swissbeatbox is nothing without the beatboxers. And if they all together say no to Swissbeatbox, they can't do shit anymore. Okay, maybe they can live from the old videos, but I don't think that they can, how do you say it, stay on this lane for very long anymore. But the people have to be a community and say no as a whole group, right? Yeah.
The amount of money that they should. People like Inertia, D-Lo, Coffee, yourselves are all owed thousands upon tens of thousands of dollars that nobody's accounting for. And it's on the basis of, we want to get you promotion. It's a Beatbox family. We just want to promote the channel and we want to show you out there so we can make a tweet and say, hey, check out this beatboxer. But there's a certain point that people are just doing it for free. There's some people that are on Swissbeatbox that have performed 150, 200, 300 times and have not seen a single paycheck. When if you look up the numbers of how much Swissbeatbox makes out of those combined videos, it's enough to buy them a house. It's enough to feed their family. It's enough to make them. And so for me, being someone that creates content and owns the IP, and I see the checks come in from all these other channels, I'm the only beatboxer that's not on Swissbeatbox. So they don't make any money.
You're lucky,
from me.
bro.
I am lucky because they make zero money from me.
Beard, one of our biggest video, blast that up is on freaking Swissbeatbox.
I went yesterday.
I hate that it's on Swissbeatbox.
Oh yeah,
I hate it so much.
So now we get to talk a little bit more, even further, because like guys, I'm a person of the culture. I'm a person of the internet. Even further than them owning content ID on video, they also own the content ID on the music side of things.
That's the second thing I said. But this one I heard before somewhere. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Madox. I don't know. It could also be Shazam that told it in one of his videos. I don't know. I don't know anymore. But I know I heard that before. It's so crazy that they own the content ID of the video. Okay, I can somehow understand that. But on the track? On the music? On the original from the artist? Why? Why though? I would understand it, and I don't know if this will be said here, but I can understand it if it's like functioning like a label. So they pay the artist like, let's say 40K or so, just a number. So they pay them like full on check pretty much to get the rights, or like a percentage of what they earn is for Swissbeatbox, but the rest goes to the artist. But this way is so weird. Like, I don't think they saw any money and they were forced pretty much to sign. That's all I heard, right? So they are pretty much forced to sign the contract where all the rights go to Swissbeatbox. Otherwise, they cannot perform on GBB, which is so crazy. But that's all I heard, so I don't know if it's like that, but I think they will talk about it.
Yeah.
Or I hope.
Remember when Napalm was releasing his music?
Like roll like this or what?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Who owns the music?
I produced.
Napalm doesn't own his own
this
music,
album,
and now it's copyrighted for Swissbeatbox.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But he has a contract. I made sure that he gets a contract. He gets 50% of everything.
Okay, this is sick. I think contracts should be like, Swissbeatbox is pretty much like a label. They promote all the stuff, and when their costs are, so they put money in to advertise the song. And the moment the costs are pretty much done, or how do you say it? The income of the music or the video is more than the cost of the promotion. Then I think in the moment where it breaks even with the costs, the percentages should be shifted. Like, let's say it's 70-30 for Swissbeatbox, 70, as long as the advertisement is not paid yet. When the advertisement is fully paid, then it should switch to 70-30 for Napalm in this example. That's my personal opinion, because sure, they have to get their money back, and sure, they should earn money from it. But I think without the artists, there would be nothing to advertise or to listen to or earn money from. That's my personal opinion. But yeah, I don't know. 50-50, nah, it's too much, man.
It's good. It also makes me want to cry. I'm happy that you helped him with that. I'm happy. I'm very happy.
He's also one of the few ones. Him and Gene, I know definitely because I was there to make the contract. Him and Gene own the parts of the rights for their music. But the rest, no.
So you have to have the conversation. You have to start thinking that not everyone is like MB12. Not everyone's like Biriwam. Not everyone's Shogo. Not everyone can break through and own their own content. It is not possible for everyone to have this lucky moment.
Yeah.
And so for a lot of beatboxers that are on their videos, the marketing on it is for maximum views, but not for the artist. Like people,
bro,
like
you know
inertia should be rich.
You know what's crazy?
Money.
I was at Swissbeatbox from 2013 till 19. I was responsible for 80% of every video.
I didn't even know you weren't part of it anymore.
Yeah, I dropped out in 2020.
Is there?
Yeah, so we can talk shit now.
Yes, there's a specific reason, and the reason was money, bro. I couldn't make a living, although I was responsible for 80 to 100% of every content piece.
Couldn't make a living from it? Okay, this is crazy. Imagine you are working for a company and you don't get paid enough to live from it when you make so much work. And I know how much work videos are, right? Not reaction videos, but like other videos. Or making a song. I know it's so much work. People don't understand. They're like, oh yeah, cool, a 3-minute song, nice. Next time do it better. And you are like, what the fuck, man? I worked on this like 200 hours, but okay.
I made
200 hours is maybe a little bit long.
I made every single GBB video from 2013 to 19. After 2019, I had like 100 million, 200 million, 300 million views. I couldn't even pay.
What?
100 million, 200. After 2019, I had like 100 million, 200 million, 300 million views. I couldn't even pay.
With Paponi for
I couldn't even pay my rent from this. I had a job next to Swissbeatbox to pay.
Oh my god!
To pay my living. And I was always like, okay, as soon as Swissbeatbox blows up, I'm gonna be a wealthy person. No. So now is the time to invest my work and do all this shit, right? And later I get the paycheck. And you know what happened? Exactly this.
Did you ever get a paycheck?
When the moment when I approached a Paponi and I was like, bro, I own parts of the contents. I created this. I want to have a contract. I want to have shares from the company.
Yeah, that's how you start a company.
Yeah.
He should have shares of the company. Like, even so, I'm not so big into the whole shit, as you know. I know that Madox is a big part of Swissbeatbox. I knew that before. I didn't know he did so much, but I knew he did a lot.
He told me, I already founded a company without you, and you own nothing, bro. Nothing.
He said... Yo! Some humans on this world are just dicks. Like, huge ass dicks.
Not a single thing. I don't even own my own videos. Like, I not only produce stuff for others.
What are you talking about, bro?
I don't own.
What are you saying to me?
A single piece, bro. I made an analysis video about codfish. A video that I produced. Swissbeatbox claimed the video. Swissbeatbox claimed the video, took it down. I get a strike on YouTube for a video that I created, bro. I made the video. I uploaded it on Swissbeatbox. I was in Swissbeatbox. I made an analysis video on this video and I got a claim by Swissbeatbox. Can you imagine
They tried to
this?
take your channel down?
Imagine you make the video on Swissbeatbox. Yo, I can't believe that. You make this video on Swissbeatbox, then on your own channel you make an analysis to this video on Swissbeatbox, which you made, and then just because the owner is the owner, you get a strike. And the strike is really not funny on YouTube, like really not. This is like, yo, this is really bad. Like, actually really bad. Copyright claim, okay. It sucks as well, but okay. In this part here, right? He made the video and Swissbeatbox would claim it. That would suck, but that would be okay. But a strike is insane. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, imagine, this is so, This is so not fair. Like, I cannot even, imagine you have a kid and he grabs a cookie and eats it, and you said nothing before, like nothing, you cannot eat any more cookies or so. You didn't say that. Your kid eats a cookie, and then you slap the shit out of the kid for no fucking reason. That's how the strike is for Madox, pretty much. It's like, what the fuck? What is going on? Holy shit. Okay, I didn't expect that shit. Holy shit. It's getting interesting.
They tried to take my fucking channel down.
Yo. This is so insane. Like, it is so insane. I don't understand that. Madox is one of the OG legends of Beatbox. How, even, let's say he wouldn't be working for Swissbeatbox and all this stuff, how can you do that if you are a beatboxer? There are some person or some personalities in the beatbox community that you cannot kick in the balls, pretty much, because they are such a thing for the community. Like, you cannot. How can you do that? What the fuck?
Holy shit.
And 1 year later, I wanted to go to GBB 2021. I asked for a backstage pass.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Seems normal because you helped
Guess
the company.
what? I didn't even get a backstage pass. I did get nothing. I asked for it.
Yo, this is some evil fucking shit.
I asked 4 months prior to the event, guys, I want to come to the event. I want to promote GBB. I want to make interviews. I'm going to release it on my channel.
Yeah,
but
you're a person of the culture, Madox. Everyone.
As I said, he's a person of the culture, and literally almost every beatboxer in the world or fan of beatbox knows of Madox. How?
Knows you, man.
How can they not give him a backstage pass?
Thanks, bro. But, you know, like,
Man of culture, right?
I can do whatever you want. I can sign contracts, but I want to be there, making content, promote the scene. They'll be like, yeah, you can do that. But I was like, guys, send me a contract. Never received a contract. I was at GBB, still nothing in my hands. I'm like at the door. I'm saying, guys, can I have access now? We had the conversation, right? I'm here with my camera, dude. I'm paying this guy to shoot videos with me today and tomorrow. I get a pass for 2 hours. After 2 hours, one of Pepuni's managers or whatever approached me, and she was like, you can't be here in the backstage. This is only for friends and artists.
I don't know. Yo, this is so evil shit. This is mad. What the fuck?
Friends and artists, bro. And I was like,
You're
okay,
no longer a friend, bro.
Who am I, man? Yeah,
you no longer,
bro. You know this.
He didn't even have to tell you you're not a friend. He had a manager tell you that you're not a friend and you're not an artist.
You know this thing when people say, "Yo, this is Madox. This is a big shout out to Swissbeatbox and my friend Peponi." Probably I can't say my friend Pepuni anymore because I'm not even considered a friend anymore.
Okay, this is all new news to me, so my mind is blowing up.
Yeah, same.
Right now,
Bro,
I don't understand.
I also have to say this is the first time I'm talking publicly about this. So
yeah, no. But I'm going to be very, very serious. Whether you include in, so we need to put something like this out here because we're
doing it right now.
I didn't even know that it was that bad, bro.
Yes.
I think it's a perfect moment because
I didn't know it too, and I'm not even as in this shit as Spencer X's probably is. And yeah,
we're having this conversation.
Yeah, I'm so mind blown right now. This is crazy.
I didn't know it was that bad.
And look, and now, after I left Swissbeatbox, I was like, I have nothing in my hands, nothing. So I started my own YouTube channel. After half a year, I made more money with my YouTube channel per month than I ever did at Swissbeatbox. After 6 months, bro.
What was he paying you in gum?
It was ridiculous.
That's wild.
It was ridiculous. I made more money with and I didn't make as much. Like in the peak times, I had like 1 million views a month. But I still made more money with this.
I wonder how high his thingy is. I forgot the name right now. Money per clicks. So at my best, I had a little bit over 200,000 views per month, and I couldn't live from it. But of course, first of all, I have a lot of copyright claims. I have to say that. So yeah, obviously, I cannot live from the YouTube. Not even close to that. And CPM, you're right. And my CPM is really low, man. Like, actually so low because I say stuff like fuck, shit, holy crap, whatever. Yeah, I say all the stuff and I don't cut it out. Yeah, I think in my best month, I made like 120 euros, which is shit. Like, it's not even... You cannot live from it. You have to have way more views to live from that. But that's not the point here. I'm wondering what his CPM is because Madox is also living in Germany, and German CPM is not so high. So I think he can live from it, but I think that it's like a normal salary pretty much. Like if you would do a normal job. That's what I think, or that's what I would guess. So imagining that, it's so crazy that he couldn't live from Swissbeatbox. Because those views were way more. Like, they have videos with 1 million clicks, and holy shit. Yo, this is so mind-blowing. Oh, shit.
Then at Swissbeatbox, and Swissbeatbox made how much? Sometimes it was 30 million, 50 million a month. With just the views.
The way that I view Swissbeatbox is a giant organization that has multiple companies and organizations that are feeding it content. If you look at how a record label is made, if you look at how a TV station is made, all of these people are hired, but they're also, when you're starting a company, there's a board of leaders within the company. There's a board of executives in the companies, the founders of the company, the investors of the company, and then part of the people that are originally in the scene. But what it seems to me is that Swissbeatbox has hired people on a friend basis to just say, hey, just help us out. Yeah. Meanwhile, they're making money off of thousands of people in the world. It's the equivalent of people making songs for a record label with no contract.
Yeah.
So you don't see any money. And some people in the community have made hundreds of millions of views billions of views and are basically homeless right now. But you know what's crazy? It doesn't matter to Swissbeatbox because they always find a new talent.
Yeah, and that is a problem. That's why all beatboxers should work together and hold each other's back pretty much. But it's hard, man. Hard. Because the thing that you go on Swissbeatbox and you get like millions of views on your content, and before that you are unknown. Sure, why shouldn't you, right? Okay, maybe you get no money as an unknown artist, but you get like publicity. But here is the thing again. Let's say you are on Swissbeatbox and you get the publicity. Where's the channel link? Like, there's no shout out, there's no link in the description to your channel. You don't get shit from it. Like, yeah, people heard your stuff, but do you know how many beatboxers I heard or listened to, or artists that I listened to, where I don't know where their channels are or what they are doing now because there is no link. Like, there is this one example, and I think I can't remember, but he's so well known in the beatbox scene. He has this, oh man, he has this really deep bass and all the stuff, and it's really old. But till now, I still can't remember his name. He is kind of famous in the beatbox scene. And the third thing is, I don't know where his channel is. I don't know. Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe I remember later.
It doesn't matter as much to them.
Yeah, true.
And so what I'm seeing is, personally for me, I mean, it's bad, man. That's corruption. It's not fair to anybody. He's not providing value to the top, even the top players and the top stars of the world that are making them their money. If you think about the NBA, are they not going to pay Michael Jordan? No, bro. It's Michael Jordan. The reason for why it was created was because of people like you, Madox, because of people like you, Bar, because of people like Inertia, freaking the ZDs of the world, Rockstar Loops. All these people have been supporting the culture for so long, and they didn't know how much money Swissbeatbox is making.
Yeah.
Swissbeatbox owns everybody.
And on top of this, they're not even thankful, bro. You think I'm not even getting an invitation.
Okay, I cannot remember the name, but here's another example. Hershey. Hershey had an act on Swissbeatbox in the break, pretty much, where she was doing music and all this stuff. How can an artist that is in, I think, paid act, maybe she isn't even paid, I don't know, as a break entertainment, go live on Twitch, or I see her channel and all the stuff, and on Twitch she has the same amount of views that I have? How is that possible? How? She is a great musician, she's a great beatboxer, she is so entertaining. How is that possible? I don't understand. How?
This year to GBB. I'm not getting any
Wait, what?
invitation this year. They're not even thankful, bro. You think I'm not even getting an invitation this year to GBB. I'm not getting anything. They're not even inviting. No.
What do they hate you or something now?
I think they're pissed because I left.
Yeah. You should have left way before, man.
But I had a reason to leave, bro. I had to make a living, man.
He could have said like, "Hey, Madox, maybe we can't have percentage and partnership, but let me pay you a little bit more because I value you
or work
as somebody
a little
that's
less.
been part of our team."
He wanted me to go full time. Like this was the thing. I was like, maximum I can do is part time, 50%, because I'm not making enough money right now to finance my own life. And I'm not like doing big things, right? I didn't even do vacations, anything. I mean, 2020, there was no way to do vacations anyways because of Corona.
Yeah.
But I needed to use the rest of my time to make money on the side because Swissbeatbox didn't pay me enough. But Pepuni was like, no, either you go full time for this amount.
Meanwhile, Pepuni is swimming in a swimming pool of $100 billion in cash.
Yeah. Either you go
He's
for this.
He's made a monopoly out of beatboxing.
Yeah.
He is benefiting from everyone's content, and nobody, except for maybe the smart people. I assume Biriwam has some sort of claim system now. But here's the thing.
I'm so mad right now. I'm getting really mad because those people that grew up with Swissbeatbox and worked for them, let's say a Shazam, a Madox, and a lot more, right? Those people were young, like in the early 20s, like 18, 19, 17, 16, late, whatever, early 20s, when all this started, right? And now they all go into the age of like 30 plus, or reach the 30, like me, in 16 days. Damn it. And you have to be in a state of living where you are like, where you want to be like in a secure environment, right? You have enough money to live. You don't have to bother about stuff and all this shit. You work 10 years or more in a thing where you build everything up with other people like Swissbeatbox. And now you are there and like, oh man, Madox, man. Holy shit, man. I'm so sorry for you. It is so unbelievably unfair. It is so unbelievably unfair. In the early years, sure, you don't know, you don't think about that. But now you are in an age where you are like, holy shit, man. I wouldn't say he wasted his time, but imagine he would surrender and now say, okay, I would just work a normal work day like a lot of people do. And then you are like, holy shit, man, he just wasted like 10 years of his life for something that he really enjoyed and lived for, but he couldn't make a living from it, which is so sad. Which is normal to a lot of artists, we have to say that, right? Like that's a norm, that you are like maybe 5% of all artists on the world will make it or will make a living from it. And the other 95% probably not. But the thing that he did actually went good, like actually really good, like so good that you could easily live from it. But then you have this one dude at the top, or like maybe two top, I don't know how many are there, but they are like, nah man, I have all the rights for it, it's all mine. And that's like, holy shit. Yo, I'm so mad.
It's too late for a lot of beatboxers to claim the content. Once the views have been viewed, the money's already in Swissbeatbox.
Yeah, that's also the thing. And also here's another thing, like Biriwam, I think that I also think that they can claim all the stuff, because Biriwam as a group had so much fame on TikTok and all the stuff. I think they have good lawyers nowadays.
Pocket.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
man.
But you also have to pay the lawyers. But if you don't earn money,
and that is so tough for me.
Yeah, and
like
my I regret till this day. From the beginning on, I just saw it as like, oh, I'm helping a friend. it's a hobby project. Like, imagine back then if I would just be straight up like being a smart person. I mean, I was like still like studying, you know, university. I didn't think that this can be like a career option, you know. I just said, oh, whatever. I wanna support the community. We're not gonna make money with this, but I love it. I'm gonna do this, you know. So I didn't even bother making a contract with Papuni.
Do you know if anyone in the original
this is my biggest mistake.
Team is still there? Sinjo?
Yeah, Sinjo's, I mean, he's kind of the original team.
One of the, like not like the original.
He joined.
He was like in the last.
He joined when Swissbeatbox still was not successful. So let's call him part of the original team.
I need a second. I need to go on the toilet. This is tilting me. Little break of like maybe 30 seconds. I'm really quick on toilet. And I'm back. Let's go.
Kilian, he's a co-owner, so I guess he owns stuff, but I'm not sure how much he makes. But I'm 100% sure Sinjo also doesn't have any shares on the company. 100%, because I'm talking to this person.
And Sinjo is a sound guy, right?
That's unacceptable, man.
Yeah, so like on the legal side, I probably can't do shit because I don't have a contract, right? And this is like the shit, you know? Because otherwise I would go to
there is one thing that you can do, which I don't know how it works though.
Yeah, and it's gonna be really complex, and probably at the end there's no money left.
You have to see every single video that you do, and you have to prove it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. And at the end of the day,
one of my original videos on YouTube, I'm not making money from because the person, and it's okay that it happened because they did the video basically almost for free. Like it was a couple $100s at the time, but he posted the video somewhere and then credited himself as the director, as the producer, and all this. And so it actually took out the monetization from my end because I couldn't make the money off of art that someone else produced. I don't know how you're able to do something like that. You'd have to flag every single video that they have.
Yeah, probably.
Basically.
But then also have to prove that I created the stuff, right? Like,
which he's just gonna say, bro, we had 5 other editors or something.
You know what's funny? Imagine I claim you know the Swissbeatbox intro?
Yeah, you made that?
I made this intro.
I'm gone.
This is the most famous beatbox intro. Everybody knows that. Let me guess, he didn't get shit for it.
God, man. Bye. You didn't make money off of the Swissbeatbox intro? What? That's more famous than my TikTok, bro.
Bro, I didn't get a penny.
That is the #1 sound that anyone in beatbox in the world has ever heard. Forever.
I didn't get a penny for this because
I am so mad.
Back then it was just a hobby.
Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. No, dude.
No, not a penny, bro. Imagine I go to a label and I say, this is my piece now. pay me for every video where this intro is been played.
No. Hold on. Do they still use the intro or do they not use it?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Okay, don't.
But is the intro copyrighted? Is the sound of the intro copyrighted? If not, put a copyright on it. And then claim everything, man. Just do it.
Don't tell anyone, okay? You can. There is a way. There is a way for it to happen. Do you have like the original files and everything from when you made it?
No,
on a computer or something?
I don't have
You made it with them on their computers?
I did it on a computer that I don't have anymore.
Okay.
I don't have the files.
Is there any
anymore.
way to prove that you made it, though? It's okay if it's a no.
Yeah.
But here's what I think.
You use your own sound, though.
Yeah. Now, it's tough, too, because it's a combination of a lot of beatboxer sounds.
Exactly. It's me. It's just the
But
the
you
outro.
produced it.
This is me.
Dude,
the rest
there's
is
bro. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight.
Yeah,
That's on like
same,
it's on
man.
like at least 1,500, 2,000 videos, right?
It's in every video,
Yes,
bro.
maybe
Every
more, yeah.
video. Since the moment when
People have even went on stage and performed it.
yes.
Yeah.
And
Like
they
freaking-
tried to change it, bro, but it's too
No, dude, it's the
it's too
original.
iconic.
Perfect.
It's too iconic.
It is iconic. It's beatbox.
Yeah.
And I think the discussion that we're having is so important because for the first time in maybe half of a decade, we're having the conversation of maybe how beatboxers can take their power back. I should not be having to look at the top 100, top 200, top 1,000 beatboxers in the world, and I can't find their content on their own channel. I should be able to search up anybody and they will have it on their channel. I should not have to look through. There's some beatboxers that don't even have a profile on YouTube.
Yeah.
They got like 2 videos and everything is Swissbeatbox.
And also, like, as a booker, right? How do you approach this person? Like I was thinking about it. Me and Beard, we did a track together. It has 3 million views or something. I didn't get a single request from this track. Not a single one.
What do you mean? You
Like
did a song and it got 3 million plays?
Yeah, it has 3 million plays on YouTube, the song.
Okay, and you didn't get a request for what?
For playing gig anything. Not a single one. We did so
You
much.
wanna know why?
We released
because people looked up your name on the song and they saw Swissbeatbox.
Yeah, exactly. They probably
And
texted us.
here's the thing too. Here's in my head what makes sense. If I'm a company or an artist or anything or PR, A&R, and I'm looking up people's names and I find the artist that I want to work with, here's where it gets a little scary. And let's say it's you, Madox, right?
Yeah.
And they look at all the content online. They're like, oh, Madox, he's probably signed to Swissbeatbox.
Yes.
As a Swiss.
And they probably send all the, like, let's say they would do like a gig or something, like they wanted a gig or they wanted a placement with him and all the stuff. Let's say stuff like that. They send it all to Swissbeatbox. That's what I think.
Swissbeatbox artist. Let me contact Swissbeatbox. Hey, Swissbeatbox, we're interested in hiring Madox for our promotion. We see that you have a lot of content on. Oh, yeah. Oh, we could talk about that. Yeah, Madox rate is $1 million, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, can you do it? Oh, no, we're not able to. Sorry, Madox doesn't want to work with you anymore. Don't talk to us ever again. And now you'll never work with that company ever again because they thought that they were your representation.
Okay, bro.
And clearly, I'm going to be honest with you, it doesn't sound like they like you very much.
Bro, here comes another crazy story.
No, bro, there's more crazy stories.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm so filled up, man.
This is not Swissbeatbox.
Dude, this is the drama of beatbox right now.
Here comes another crazy story. around about 2015-16, I started to work with a social media manager. Like I want him to join Swissbeatbox in order to improve how we work with social media. He was like, the first thing that you guys need to do is get sponsors. Do you read your mails? Do you check your Facebook messages? We were like, I was like looking at Papuni. I was like, no, I didn't check the messages on Facebook. You know who he was texting us? Freaking McDonald's, bro.
McDonald's wanted a sponsor?
You know the dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
They asked us if we can produce a jingle for McDonald's. And he didn't answer because he didn't check the messages, bro. You know,
Don't be like this,
you know the
McDonald's hates all beatboxers now.
bro, you know the boom chicka ah. This is beatboxing. They wanted us to do this.
No.
But we didn't check the freaking messages.
This is so huge. This would be such a big money deal. Oh my god.
So I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if the Swissbeatbox had these calls. Maybe they just didn't check the messages, and that's why none of us artists gets jobs.
No, yeah.
Bro,
all the messages just go to waste.
McDonald's, bro.
No. The real crime would be if all of a sudden Swissbeatbox was getting a lot of brands and a lot of sponsorships and deals, and then none of the artists that were part of it.
Yeah, that would be way worse. That would be way worse. The other things are just like, damn it. That's so much money.
Were part of the deals.
Yeah.
That's scary.
For Swissbeatbox, which they probably wouldn't have even shared from the things I know now.
Yeah, so I didn't say the McDonald's thing was a crime. It was just stupidity, you know?
Yeah.
But
this is so stupid, yeah.
I suppose that after this, Papuni really checked his messages, you know? And I can't imagine that McDonald's was the only big brand that ever reached out to him.
Safe no.
Yeah. It's just, it seems crazy to me because there's so much attention for it. There's so much views that are happening right now. Consistently on that channel, I don't know how many views they do.
Imagine they could do a partnership with another company, and whenever there is a battle between the Swissbeatbox, like on GBB, when there's a battle going on, right? And in this little break where, let's say, BR versus Dilo, and both did their first round, and then there's a little break of like 10 seconds, right? They could add an ad every time. Every time.
Do in a day.
Or they could do it on the like on the show.
It is the most views in the world right now.
Yeah.
And so they have a responsibility as they are the leaders within the content, although they have a responsibility to look after not only their artists and their staff, but people that want to collaborate with them as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the part where I feel like there's something wrong here and something needs to change. You can't own everything and not pay anybody. And not only that, you just can't have every single part of the world as part of it and then call it Swissbeatbox because you just want Swiss culture to do better than everyone else. I'm going to tell you a messed up story. I don't know if we want to put it on or whatever it may be, but I actually went back in my messages, and the first message that I had with Paponi was me saying, hey man, like, I love what you guys do. I really, really want to be part of it. I'm working really hard every single day to be a better beatboxer. And I want to prove to you guys that I could be part of the channel one day. And maybe I can do a shout out. And the first thing he says is, man, it's not that easy. And I said, okay, well, maybe one day I can prove to you and I can do this. And dude, I don't know how much I even want to express it because I looked at it back today and I'm like, oh shit, that's bad. I think he said something like America or something like that. Like he said like, man,
what?
Honestly, I could read it for you right now. I could read it for you because I screenshotted it because I almost didn't even believe it.
Yeah.
He says almost every, he says,
wish I could live there for a while. The American community is still growing. I want to go all over the world and beatbox with everyone. You have met just about everyone. Almost everyone. Yeah, travel. Fuck the USA. Nothing against your country, but every other country has more culture. Nothing against the USA. Just saying, especially for beatboxing, we don't hate that much. People suck and I don't like it. I hope you get me. I'm off. Peace. Bro.
In one sentence, the USA. Nothing against your country, but every other country in the world has more culture. Just saying.
How old were you when you said this?
Bro, I was like fucking... I was like 14, bro.
Can you send me the screenshot?
What?
I was 14, bro. And he says, my country.
No
That
way.
is the craziest shit.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Like, what am I supposed to say? Yeah, man. USA, we're terrible.
Bro, the thing you're making money with comes from the fucking US.
Yeah. What is Inertia doing right now? Being the fucking bass god, making you fucking 50 million views on YouTube. And you want to know what?
Okay, my brother just texted me. I will go on TeamSpeak and he will watch it with me from this part.
Connected.
He's also a huge beatbox fan. Is also a really good beatboxer. He's way better than me.
Channel switched.
Hey, Nico.
Hello.
I just explained to the viewers. I'm at 33.24.
Okay. 6 seconds difference. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
I've talked to Inertia. This dude is living with his family, not making any money, bro.
No. Look at Napalm,
That
bro.
kid is the most talented
What
kid.
is
One of the most
Napalm?
talented kids, bro.
Napalm made so many views on YouTube for Swiss
Dude,
Beatbox.
Napalm should have a fat check, bro. They should be giving Napalm cars.
Yes.
They should have paid for his house, bro.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah.
And it really is also a competition between like and that's why
I'm pausing.
Kong is
Just imagine the lip roll thing. Like here, you can roll like this, like or whatever it goes like. Man, it's so iconic. Holy shit, man! I don't understand it. It's so crazy. Yeah, I will go play again in 1, 2, 3.
Swissbeatbox is a direct competition against anybody else that's in Asia or anyone else that's in any other country other than Switzerland, which does not make any sense in the marketing of anybody. It's not promoting. It's actually not promoting anybody. It's not.
Yeah.
Okay, USA, that's the craziest stuff that you can in any other situation, even if you're not 14 years old, even if you're just to a random person on the street.
Bro, I was so
it's
nice
the craziest
to him too.
stuff.
I said, please.
You're like,
I have a freaking smiley face.
Insulting the whole
That
country.
is the weirdest
Oh,
What?
thing to
so
say.
disappointing.
Oh my God.
The first thing.
Imagine after this message, you'd be like, okay, I don't believe in beatboxing anymore.
Yeah.
But you see why my heart, when I was a kid, like I had to say to myself, man, like,
This is like
it doesn't matter that people support.
it was like for you, he was the most important person in beatboxing, and he
Well, I
tells you.
told him, I'm like, I love what you guys do, man. I want to be part of it so bad, and I'm actually so grateful that I never made a video for Swissbeatbox, man.
Wow.
Because it was my dream to say, yo, shout out to Swissbeatbox. This is Spencer X. Or Spencer, I was Spencer Beatbox at the time. Yeah. But it was my dream, bro. And who knows, my future would have been very, very different if I made hundreds of videos for Swissbeatbox and never found to make videos for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh my
That's
God.
scary, man.
Damn.
Here, you want me to? You know what? The
That's
only thing that
crazy.
I'm definitely, because like something that can happen for sure is they probably they sent us like a cease and desist. Like, you better shut up because you're talking about us, because they're a big company now. So let me show you.
And they have money
Madox,
now.
I just sent you the text right now.
Yeah. You never were in contact with Pony, and you already have like such insane stories.
And it made sense to me too. When I started blowing up a little bit, a lot of my friends from the community, like when I first started, were talking to me, giving me props and stuff. And then a lot of people that talk shit about me try to come back in my life. But the one person that never spoke to me is Pony. He never said anything, ever. Ever. There was one time that Swissbeatbox contacted me very, very early in my TikTok days. I'm gonna see if I don't even know if it's still there. It feels weird typing in Swissbeatbox right now.
Yeah.
We can call it USA Beatbox.
Let's call it Beatbox.
Oh my God.
2020, he said something. We'd actually like you on the next episode.
For an interview beyond
Hi,
the beats.
Spencer. Rachel with Swissbeatbox here. You're the head of marketing and business development and want to plan upcoming promotions and interviews. We're interested. You're an interesting character. We would like you to be on. They want me to be on SBX Late Show with Freddie Beats.
Ah,
Back then. Is that still a show right now?
no, they don't do it anymore.
What the hell's going on, man? Who's running this business, bro? I'm telling you, if I was in charge of Swissbeatbox,
I don't know.
I don't know
how much. I don't know how much they paid Freddie Beats, but I can tell he probably was so suffering that he just couldn't afford to.
I know
keep
our next
doing
guest, Madox.
What?
I know our next guest. It will be
No,
Freddie Beats, bro.
Yeah. Oh my God. Honestly, that's probably not a bad discussion to have with him.
Yeah, maybe he's too involved though to be able to talk.
This is even crazier to me because I didn't know how deep the story went. Like, a lot of beatboxers that talked to me, because Swissbeatbox was posting when TikTok was really, really new, and Reels and Face and all this stuff. Swissbeatbox was making specific titles and captions in battles. I remember one of them was an Inertia caption. Inertia sent it to me, and he's like, "Yo, man." He's like they're like making US beatboxers seem bad or something. Cause I remember he ended up doing a very similar technique to Collapse's technique, but the title for it wasn't like they have similar techniques, or it wasn't like it was like is Inertia biting this? And it starts bad conversation, because then what you grow there is a couple hundred people that are like, you know what? I don't support Inertia anymore. You know what? I'm gonna do this. And so you start looking at the marketing and you're like, oh, this is targeting some people to be lower than other people. It's scary, man. It's weird at the end of the day. Because we all we want in this community is for beatboxing to succeed. But it can't be one mega giant corporation that wants to succeed and not pay anybody.
Yeah.
And not like...
And not only not the artists, but even your own people, like your core team.
When you win the GGB, what's the prize?
Bro, last time 2021, there was no prize money.
I paused. What?
What the fuck?
The winner didn't get any money? What's the point in competing then, besides getting some cloud? Huh? I don't understand.
No, you.
Look at Spencer X.
Yeah.
I'm looking the same.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, play.
Get like what is it? Like a sponsor item. Like I was third place. I got
You get like a loop station, a microphone.
No, I have it right here. This is what okay. So this is the third place worth. I'll show you right now.
Did you put the smiley face on? Or
I drew the smiley face on.
Okay, so that's a speaker.
Yeah.
That's it.
What the fuck?
That's That's the
You
third
know what?
twice.
You know what? River received.
Pause and 1,
He
2,
was
3. What the actual fuck?
This is scam as fuck.
Listen, me and my brother, the dude that is right now with me on my on the TeamSpeak, we went to NorthCon. It's called NorthCon. It's a big ass LAN party, pretty much. And there are like 1,200 people playing games for like 4 days and nights, and it's a huge party, pretty much. But there are some tournaments, right? Where you can play games like Counter-Strike, Rocket League, and all this stuff. And I won 3 out of 4 tournaments, and in the fourth one I got second place. And I got more items. I got items that had more value.
Prizes.
Yeah, I got prizes that had more value than the speaker of Beat, which
What
is
the
crazy. This is a LAN party. That's not a big event with streaming and they make a lot of money from it. No, it's like almost plus minus zero for the people that organize it, right? It's because they also love what they are doing. And this is so crazy. Like, this is insane.
Yeah, and they are professionals.
Yeah. I once won a gaming chair that was worth like 800 euros. It's insane. I don't understand this. This is so shit. Like, this is so damn shit. Okay, let's go on in 3, 2, 1.
Vice champion. He received.
Second place.
He received
A hat?
he received a shirt from Beatbox Camp that was expired. It was not even new merch of Swissbeatbox, but he got expired merchandise from Swissbeatbox.
What the fuck?
There was a couple other things he got.
No.
But this was
I'm
part.
serious right now. I'm serious. These guys are trolling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys are making fun of you. That's disrespectful, bro. If at the level that I'm at, if I were to work with a company and like something were like to happen there, and at the end of the day, they gave me expired merch or something working with them, I would be mad, bro.
Bro,
I would be like,
how is this?
how hard I work all my life for this moment.
Bro, do you know Sin and Shazam? They're also YouTubers.
Yeah, oh yeah. I've seen them before. They're a cool little duo there. Yeah. I've seen
So
them.
they organized the BBU last year, the music
How'd you do
video
that
battle. They organized the BBU last year. The prize was 10 grand for the first prize for the first place. And they how much do they have? They have like back then they had like 150,000 YouTube subscribers. They're small,
Swissbeatbox
but they
should be
they gave away 10K.
$250,000 tournaments.
Yes.
Like every 3 months, bro.
How can such a small YouTube channel give away 10K for and not only the first place, even I was 8th place. I still received 600 euros. So it was
Pause and 1,
at least
2,
enough
3.
to pay.
They paid BBU, as I remember correctly, they paid every winner of the round, let's say qualifier, not qualifier, but like let's say quarterfinals. And the winner of the quarterfinals got a little bit of money already, so they could either produce a better music video or better sound, or got like the first paycheck from it, pretty much. Imagine they just got 1 round ahead and they got money. Like, what? This is so sick. Like, yeah, the BBU was so great. And we saw like a new step in beatbox, pretty much in the beatbox history. BBU made a big step in that because everyone produced like high quality music videos. It was so sick. Play in 3, 2, 1.
My camera, do it, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
At least something.
If you're a part of a multi-million-dollar company, you need to have a percentage and you need to be able to pay. He should not even be, you shouldn't even be paying your camera guy. He should be paying your camera guy. He should have been paying for your camera guy the entire. You were paying for your camera guy by yourself.
So yeah, when I went to GBB, I paid for everything. They didn't give me any collaboration deal, and also they blocked me there. I was in the middle of a video. I was interviewing a person backstage, like an artist.
They stopped the interview.
They were like, "Yo, bro, you can't be here. You need to leave right now."
What the fuck?
This is the talks about politics within the beatbox community. A lot of people say that politics are corrupt and like, if you're the president, yada, yada. This is that story right now, guys.
That's crazy, right? Bro, I did.
It's like a dictatorship.
So to be honest, before we hopped on this interview, I didn't think
this interview was gonna happen like this, bro.
No, me neither.
Crazy.
I didn't think we were gonna talk about stuff like this. This is like beyond all the questions.
This is stuff that people are too afraid to talk about because they don't know what's gonna happen.
But they have to, bro, because nothing is changing.
Yeah,
nothing is
been
changing
years now, man.
There's a CEO at Swissbeatbox. She told me she's the new CEO. I told her I don't believe you until I see this on the home. She told me that Peponi is not CEO anymore. He retired. He doesn't do it anymore because he can't deal with.
Peponi's gonna make money for the rest of his life.
She told me this, and now 1 year later, still everything's the same. He's still
he doesn't want to be in contact with anybody.
It's bullshit.
He probably knows that a lot of people are gonna ask him for money.
And I'm not even sure if she was lying to me or Peponi was lying to her. So she tells me stuff like that. You know, like I don't even know. Like I don't want to blame her. That's why I'm not saying her name right now.
It's just not the reason for why there is corruption in a lot of companies too is like they're not transparent and they're not public about any information that they're doing, what they're doing, how they're doing it.
Yeah, like when I left Swissbeatbox, there was not a single post, nothing. No, they didn't say that I left. They didn't say thank you, nothing.
Care.
At GBB,
they didn't say anything?
At GBB 2021, I was like, oh, Peponi's going on stage. He holding a speech saying thank you to each of the people who was involved. He even said thank you to like a random person that helped his mom to do something, right? But he didn't mention my name. He didn't say,
you were there
thank you, Madox.
I have the text that said, hey, I'll share this with Madox. I gotta talk to Madox about this.
He didn't even say, Madox, thank you for 500 million views generating for me or 1 billion views generating for me with your videos.
I owe Madox $200,000 right now.
Here's the paycheck.
Yeah, here's a big paycheck, bro. Here's $500,000, Madox. And I realized you made me.
And I realized GBB is bullshit without you. So please, next year, be part of us again.
Dude.
Did you see the views of 2021? It's not even.
I looked at Swissbeatbox a little bit before.
It's not even a tenth of the views of 2019.
Everything has like 2,000 views, 33,000.
And you know why? Because the new videos are horrible, bro.
Yeah, they are.
They're literally. This is when we're talking about a company that is working with everybody and everything. They don't even care anymore. They're just posting to get views.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of where I come from, where I said, hey, I need a post, but I need to put out every single detail of what I'm doing and not care about the views. It's unfortunate.
Wow.
Dude, this is a heavy conversation, man.
Yeah, it's also scary, bro. I literally have to hire a lawyer to check the podcast before we release.
Yeah, no, you do, because next day I'm gonna get an email from Peponi's. Like, hey man, what are you talking about me?
I hate you say even more now.
Freaking, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, it's true, but here's another thing too. They can't sue you for defamation if it's true. I have a text proving.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not like I'm making up the information.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Peponi said the USA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Is so crazy.
But you realize if I were to show this shit to Beatbox House, to fucking Inertia, to fucking anybody in the USA, they'd be like, yo, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
100%.
Bro, fuck that shit, man.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? You know what's even crazier? I had a conversation with River. He knows all my stories. He he publicly said he doesn't go to GBB anymore, and now he still considers going to GBB this year. This is how powerful Swissbeatbox is.
Yeah, because
they have the most. They have the most views, the most energy.
He's
the most...
so desperate in getting a
You
career.
have to think about this because like beatboxers come from like a battle rap culture where like it is do or die. Like I don't make a lot of money, but I came all the way just to get on this stage to have a chance so that people can see
That's hard.
me.
Holy shit.
A lot of people don't have all the benefits of, hey, I don't need to be part of this. I'm going to make my own thing. Like a lot of people can think like that because like, again, the people that are very unique, the Hikakins, the Daichis, the Shogos, all these people like, to just go off on their own, it's tough without support. And so they think that they need Swissbeatbox and they look up, they'll kiss Swissbeatbox toes, bro.
Yeah.
That's bad, man.
Brainwashed.
They are a very, very powerful organization. Like, I don't know, man. This is it's a big conversation, and I hope that a lot of people can really see and coincide and understand what's happening.
Yeah.
Because in the world of artistry, I don't think there's been a bigger criminal thing that's happened so far to culture. To be very, very fair with you,
Not in
if
beatboxing,
something like
no.
this happened within music or sports, there'd be a giant lawsuit. Thousands of beatboxers would be claiming for their money.
Yeah, safe.
So many people have worked with them. And then Swissbeatbox would be taken down. It's crazy. Then we'd have to build together a better corporation.
Yeah.
That's not evil, bro.
But he's right.
God.
Yeah, he is.
It's insane.
But it's hard.
Dude, I
Anyways,
didn't know that it was
you know
that
what?
bad. It happened.
Enough about this topic. I think we've
talked enough about it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that was the first part with Spencer. Now you know the story. I think it's ridiculous.
I'm super curious about the comments. Please let me know what you guys think.
Yeah, please let us know what you think. It's insane. I also ask every beatboxer out there who has similar experiences with this beatbox. Like, I think there's a line in between. Okay, they used me, but it's still like, let's say, legal stuff. But then there's also the other side that Spencer was talking about, that for me is straight up evilness. And also the stories I was sharing with you guys. I think this is absolutely unacceptable. And I know there's a lot of people out there who still work for Swissbeatbox or were working with Swissbeatbox that had similar experiences. So I'm inviting you guys to share your story with us and maybe even share it publicly so people can start being aware of what actually is happening at Swissbeatbox.
And we can also do it unrecognizable or recognizable, whatever.
Yeah, as you wish.
You
like feel open to reach out to me or to Beard. We can talk about it. Some people already reached out to me in the past and were too scared to release their story, which I totally can understand. But I still think it doesn't matter how long ago the happening is. I think it's still worth it to take some action and do something about it, because we want to have change in the beatbox scene. We want to bring the family closer together again.
Yeah, that's the ultimate goal. So this is not to change anything negative. This is just to have openness and transparency in the scene, and I think it's a great, a great topic.
I think it's a good path. Yeah.
And also, maybe because this is part one. Part two is also with Spencer X and will be a lot more lighthearted and will be about his life more. So stay tuned for part two. It won't have, you can say it probably better because you made the,
I was
made part, but I think
already.
the next one is going to be about Beatbox, about his life, really interesting stuff about marketing, I think. And right? About, super nice, super interesting. I'm looking forward to part two as well. Yeah. Should I do the outro?
Yes, bro, take it away.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like. Watch our previous one over here.
Yeah, leave a like. I will comment later, and I will make a big comment for that. Okay, let's say first off, I have to subscribe. Let's talk about it. For me, I'm sure now, and yeah, here's what I say. I will not react to any Swissbeatbox video anymore. I will react to Beatbox, but on the personal videos, like if they have their own YouTube channels and all that stuff, I will support that, surely. But I will not react to any more Swissbeatbox videos. Even if it's GBB or whatever, I will not react to it anymore. Because I think that it's really bad to make like videos about them. I think they should. I mean, I will not do the impact here, of course not, but everyone should do stuff in the beatbox scene, and I consider myself in the beatbox scene as a small little reaction channel. And even I can do this little step, and I think a lot of beatboxers can do their own channels and should do them. And I also think that viewers can watch, yeah, like don't have to watch it pretty much, you know what I mean? Which is hard to say because obviously the GBB artists, it's not their fault, but I don't want to promote any kind of whatever has, like, I don't want to promote any video or whatever live stream that has to do with Swissbeatbox, because this 50-minute podcast was insane. Like, it was insane. The information that came through. I knew that Swissbeatbox is bad in a lot of ways, but I didn't even came close to the thing where I would think of them like this evil. So, yeah, that's my part of showing some love to the beatbox scene and the artists. I'm an artist myself, and I know how hard you work for music and your own pieces, and people have to get their money for this, and obviously this is not happening. So yeah, that's my part, and I hope you can understand it. I will definitely react to Beatbox, but not on Swissbeatbox videos. Anything that has to do with Swissbeatbox will not go on my channel anymore, even though I will lose a lot of views, because the Swissbeatbox videos always go ham, like always, but I don't care. So yeah, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Kinda, it's not really enjoyable, it's actually really sad. And yeah, we see us in the next video. Peace, bye, and toodaloo, bye.